All righty. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. We should be live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Evan Freiberger, and today we're going to be going over the latest conditions out there. The second wave is officially getting started, especially back over here into Oklahoma City, where we are starting to see some heavier snowfall start to pick up. And that is going to be moving into Oklahoma City and Edmond, eventually into Okmulgee and into Tulsa as we see our second wave slowly get started. You can see just right there under the south of that is some sleet. And then back over here is some more freezing rain trying to get started and more moisture trying to build up out from the south and move up to the north. And that is what we're watching for today to see if that moisture is going to end up being either freezing rain or sleet. And we're going to be monitoring to see just how intense some of this snow or sleet can get today. Or freezing rain. As of right now, our biggest freezing rain problem appears to be over here in Mississippi, where we have Greenwood, Grenada, Oxford, Tupelo, Boonville, all in the freezing rain right now. Also back out down over here into southeastern Arkansas and northern Louisiana. We are also seeing some issues out there when it comes to that freezing rain. So that's going to slowly build up over the day, and we are expecting our power outages to potentially peak today, although could see a lot of power outages out over here in the east as this winter storm continues to track off towards the north and east and bring this freezing rain and mess down into Georgia, parts of South Carolina and North Carolina, eventually making its way up into Virginia and maybe even as far north as Maryland and New Jersey. But hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Glad you saw power. Me too. There actually was a little bit of freezing rain accumulation here. My car's got a small thin layer of ice, but it wasn't enough, thankfully, to knock out power. But we'll see how that lasts throughout the day. Good morning. Welcome in. Did I see the 5% risk for tomorrow? Yeah, I did actually see that. We do have a new 5% tornado risk out there for tomorrow. As you see, we have a slight risk down over here in parts of Hattiesburg, Andalusia, Pensacola, Tallahassee, and Albany. And our tornado risk is a 5% here. So a decent little chance for some tornadoes. There is going to be some instability that works its way up into this area, and the wind shear is going to be quite strong. So it's definitely a possibility for some tornadoes. Let's read what the SPC has to say. There's a slight risk for severe weather. Severe thunderstorms are possible across the eastern Gulf of Mexico, and a few tornadoes are the main concerns. Surface low. Let's read the full discussion here. We'll go here too while we're at it. Make sure this is working. There we go. Lapse rates should be meager. So lapse rates are going to be an issue tomorrow. But as such, a high shear locate parameter space precludes intensifying QLCS where the severe threat is oh wow, look at this. They say a strong tornado cannot be ruled out as the storm crosses the warm front. So we gotta watch the warm front and we gotta watch the lapse rates tomorrow. It seems like it's gonna be mainly a QLCS, but if we get some storms overlap over and are mature enough and overlap over that warm front, we could even see a strong tornado tomorrow. So that's pretty interesting that they are noting that in the SPC outlook there. So definitely got to keep an eye on the latest for tomorrow. Looks like we'll be doing some severe weather coverage. So there could be a strong embedded tor in there. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, the wind shear is going to be strong enough. The lapse rates are going to be a little low, which could prevent any tornadoes from actually happening. But you know, it's something to keep an eye on for sure. So there could be all right, so let's see. Can you please see what ice accumulations will be like in Salem, Virginia? Sure. Yeah, I have the ice accumulation map somewhere. Here we go. You said Salem, Virginia. Let me see. Salem, VA. Yeah, over there near Salem, Virginia, looks like could possibly have anywhere from almost an inch of icing if it's all ice. You know, if it's a little bit of sleet, it's going to be less than that. So I would say probably around, 0.25 to a half an inch of icing is possible over there in Salem, Virginia. All right. There's been a lot going on in Weather Circle since we've been gone. And I do want to go over well, actually, let's first, before we do that, let's come over here and check into some of our chasers. What is happening here? Is this a me problem or a them problem? Let me check on that. Okay, that's a them problem. Not sure why they are black screened here. So this Pagey Tornado, they are out there right now. And then we also have Storm Runner Media, who is out and about. They look to be in Fayette, Arkansas. Let me get them completely current here. And yeah, you can see the snow is falling pretty good still over here into Fayette. Let's go listen into what they're saying.
Here, guys, just to the northeast of Springfield. We have a huge band to the east of Springfield. Of course, it's like not over the road that we need to be on.
I know, I'm looking at it. It's on radar.
I heard Connor in there somewhere. Is Connor still on the radio?
It's forcing overcome lapse rate. The SRH can, and that's why we're a little bit worried about tornadoes tomorrow.
Comes and goes.
And also mergers. There's enough moisture, you can get a lot of mergers, and then that can also overcome those lapse rates. Yeah, these are the current conditions out over here in Fayetteville, Arkansas. You see there's not a whole lot of accumulation in this area, but that should change throughout the day, where we are expecting potentially up to a foot of snow to eventually fall there as our second wave gets started. One thing that I am noticing on radar is we do have a little bit of dry air out in the region right now, but that should eventually fill in as our main wave starts to really get organized out here. So let's come over here to the hangout. There's a lot of stuff going on out over here that we haven't talked about. Some things that were reported literally a couple of hours ago. So yeah, so we'll start off down here with Donna Sue. Looks like her lake is starting to ice over and some nice snow over there. This was in southern Missouri, so southern Missouri has got some accumulations there. We'll also go to here. This is Terry Graves. Looks like they're getting a decent amount of snow there. Thank you for sharing. We're also getting some new stuff in here. We have a video from WTF Storm Spotters. They're doing a beer run, it looks like. Let me get that. Wait, where'd that go? I clicked on it and it went away. Did it get deleted? Or is it way down here? Oh, it's way down here. So they were doing a beer run, looks like this morning. Oh, wow. Look at all of this. Sir, I commend you for your dedication, but that was dangerous. Be careful out there, please. The beer is, beer is not super important. Is that not that important? Looks like somebody also came off of the road here westbound in Arkansas as well. That was earlier at 11:40, 7 a.m. stalled vehicle on I-30. Let's see what else we've got here. Dry slot expected to fill in. We've already talked about that. Super icy roads in Fort Worth, Texas, according to JB. Wow. There it is. According to JB, look at this. Icy and already starting to fill in there with some ice. Hey, why is my music so low? Let me turn up the music. Okay, that should be better. All right. Let's see. J-Rad said he won't be alive until later. Thank you for letting us know. Looks like we got a potential wreck on mile marker 149 here on Interstate 49. Wow. Yeah, look at that. A truck stranded in the middle of the road there. Let's see here. Snow pretty good thus far. Thank you for the update. We see, oops, let me see where that's located at. View map. Okay, so that's this guy up here in Springfield. Is he live? Let me check. Jigsaw. Let's check in with him. Oh yeah, check this out. This is a live view out over here. This is currently live in Missouri, it looks like. Check this out. Looks like they are still getting some snow out there, and also the grass is almost covered. You can see that this area has a little bit more accumulation than further down the way. It looks like there's less accumulation in that field in the background. Hello, hello, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. See, everybody in chat is talking about alcohol, which is understandable. Winter storms do increase alcohol drinking, I will say. But yeah, we got a live view there. Looks like we got someone live over here. Let's check out what's going on over here. Looks like they are dealing with some connection issues, it seems like, as far as I can tell. All right, what else do we got to look at here? Oh wow, this is Interstate 30, another vehicle off of the road here on Interstate 30 in Arkansas. So it still seems like Arkansas is a pretty big hotspot for some issues out there. It looks like we're getting some reports of snowing out over here. Snowing here in CMO, pretty steady snowfall there, and St. Louis vicinity is already reporting an inch of snow. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, we're getting some snow reports. It's gonna be kind of on and off for a while, but the area that's getting kind of the most snow right now is over here in Nashville. Let's come over here and check out some of our cameras here. You can see that this camera is located very close, or I think it's actually inside of Nashville here. And you can see the snow is coming down pretty good in Tennessee. So the HRRR was right. And you guys continue to get snow, and you're starting to see some accumulation pile up there. Anybody in chat from Nashville right now? Doesn't seem like it. Very cold where I am. 23 feels like 15. My goodness. My goodness. But yeah, that's the latest out there in Weather Circle. Okay, looks like Pagey Tornado is back in here. Let's go see what they're talking about there in Cave City, Kentucky. Let me make sure we're on the latest frame for them.
Out well over a foot in places like Pennsylvania, the I-80 corridor. Got to watch for some mixing back towards New York City, New Haven, Connecticut, even up to Boston. Got to watch that mixing line tomorrow. But
it looks like Kentucky's already getting some accumulating snow with our first wave as well. Look at this.
Hello, Kane. Welcome in. Jamie says from North Carolina, waiting for our turn.
Yeah, over in the Carolinas, it looks like the eastern Carolinas are just going to get a cold rain out of this. But as you progress inland towards I-95, you're going to start seeing that light glaze of ice on all surfaces. Then as you get towards the central Carolinas, you'll start seeing up to a 1/4 inch of ice. And areas like Raleigh over to Greensboro, over to Hickory, down to Asheville, into Greenville, and even into northeast Georgia, near Gainesville, Georgia, I-85, you could be talking about a significant ice storm when this is all said and done. We could be looking at totals well over a 1/2 inch, with some areas even 3/4 of an inch plus of ice, and that is just a devastating, crippling ice storm across that region.
Welcome in, Antonio.
That's a good little update there for the Carolinas there from Bryce Shelton and Pagey Tornado. Let's come back over here to Weather Circle, where we have a video out of Palmyra, Tennessee.
The 149 down
Whoa.
my driveway, and here on the far side you see a big boulder that came down about
Oh, wow.
a week ago.
Man, it is really coming down there.
149 looks
You guys
like.
might get some pretty decent
My
accumulation
driveway,
out of
gotta
that.
Climb back up. Rangers in
Oh, you got your puppers with you? Oh,
Ranger, the cold. Let's go back up. Come on.
look at that. Tennessee is
And
a winter
this
wonderland.
is 11 o'clock now in Palmyra, Tennessee.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that, Sandy. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys got nice and warm after that. All right. Helen says my birds are looking at the Christmas tree that is still up. Move them to a warmer room. Interesting. Looks like we got a report of 0.5 inches of freezing rain near Timpson, Texas. So yeah, that is accumulating over there, and we're probably going to get even more freezing rain with our next wave. You can see that we are potentially seeing freezing rain all the way from Hobbs to Lubbock to Plainview, over there near Abilene, near Dallas as well. Could be starting to get some freezing rain come in, and that's going to intensify as our second wave starts to get a little bit stronger. Oh, wow. The app is actually struggling a little bit. Interesting. Must be all the folks on the app. Might have to commit some more resources to the app. Let's see here. Airline cancel at last minute. I think I would rebook it. Yeah, probably. You posted a video of your fluff ball earlier this morning. Okay. All right, let's come back over here and continue to check out the current conditions across the area. As you guys can see, Tennessee and Kentucky are continuing to get a lot of snow right now, with some pretty heavy snow bands in Nashville as we currently speak. If we put this in motion, you can see that our freezing rain and sleet line, though, is slowly rising to the north. So that snow will eventually start to transition more into sleet and freezing rain as we go throughout the day today. And then as I continue to push or move up to the north here, you can see that some snow is going to start to work into West Virginia, over here near to Indiana as well, in Ohio as we move throughout the day as well. And as you can see over here in Missouri, there are plenty of cities that are now getting some decent snowfall. And we're already seeing some reports of snow accumulation over here near St. Louis. And thank you, Lynx, for being a member for 15 months. I do appreciate that. A huge shout out for Judy for being a member for 28 months. Thank you guys for supporting the channel for this long. I really do appreciate it. And huge shout out to Quiet Person for the $5 donation. They say they live in Hamilton. I have to work across the river at 6 p.m. Should I go? That snow is going to start to pile up. But Illinois will be able to handle what's coming. So I think you'll be okay. When do you get off work? Is the question. Yeah, I see you, Bryce. What details are you looking for Effingham? Are you looking for snowfall? Are you looking, what are you looking for? Timing? What's up? Because it looks like it's already snowing there for you. So you're already in the snow, and it's going to probably continue to snow for quite a while. You're getting hit by the snowstorm tomorrow. Okay, I'm guessing you live up here in the Northeast. Yeah, let's look at the latest snowfall amounts for Effingham. So over here near Effingham, Illinois, looks like you guys are still potentially have 8 to 9 inches to come. 8 to 9 inches to come. That's the latest up there in the Effingham area. Hey, ready for the snow in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Heck yeah. It's a coming. You can see the storm is phase 1 is currently in progress. We got a little bit of dry air over here in Arkansas and southern Missouri right now, but that will eventually fill in as we move closer and closer to the afternoon, going into the late night time tonight. Thank you, quiet person. You get off of work at 6 a.m. Yeah, I mean, the road should be pretty well maintained in Illinois, so I'm not too concerned for you. But I would drive careful on the way back for sure. Or, you know, this could be the perfect time, if you can afford it, to call off of work and have a little day off. That's what I would suggest. Thank you so much again for another $5. It looks like there's something going on over here in Tennessee. So we got some vehicles off of the road currently right now. In Rome, Georgia. I think y'all's problem over there in Georgia is going to be mainly icing. So let me go over to our ice map here. Yeah, so Rome, Georgia. Let me see where Rome is. I think it's up there in the northern portion. Rome, Georgia. Yeah, well, you know, good news is the latest HRRR doesn't have too much icing for you. You might get missed. That the worst of it looks like it's going to be to your east, but if we get any shift to the west, you could maybe end up with, you know, maybe a glazing of ice where the roads might get a little dangerous. And, you know, you could get some rain out of this storm that might eventually freeze over as the colder air comes through. So there could be some black ice out there as well. So I would keep that in mind as you go, you know, make plans for tomorrow going into the next day. PA has a traffic restriction in place now. Oh, wow. These are the latest ice maps, and as you can see, we are still expecting very significant icing to continue over here into Texas, going into Dallas, eventually intensifying as it goes into eastern Texas, into northern Louisiana, and eventually moving into parts of Mississippi, where we could see a strip still of about 1.5 inches of ice, potentially still to fall, with maybe some isolated areas getting up to 2 inches of ice if that is all freezing rain. Hey, thank you, WWA for the $5. Thank you so much. That's a huge help out to the channel. Thank you. How is New Jersey? Did the snow shift north to where we're no longer going to get a foot? Well, we can look at your latest forecasts. This is the latest forecast for New Jersey. What did you say? How is New Jersey? I mean, it looks like from southern to northern New Jersey is quite the difference. If you live in southern New Jersey, about 6 to 8 inches are possible. Back over here in central New Jersey, we're talking about potentially 9 to 10 inches. And as we go further and further up to the north, you can see we can maybe even get into those 13 to 15 inch amounts up here in northern New Jersey. So it really depends on where you are. The further south you are, the more likely that you're going to get snow first, and then eventually some sleet or freezing rain on top of that. Most likely sleet, though. That storm is a beast. It is a beast. No kidding. No kidding. And as of right now, it's not even in its final form. Not even at its final form. How much is Pittsburgh going to get? Let's see. Let's go look at Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, y'all are looking pretty good out here. Potentially over a foot of snow is possible. The latest forecast from your local NWS is putting you guys at around 13 inches of snow. So I would expect anywhere from 10 to 15 inches out over there in Pittsburgh. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. How's everybody's day going so far? Is everybody happy so far with their snow, or are some folks still want more? Let's go check over here in Oklahoma. I am curious. Oklahoma City does seem to be getting a decent amount of snow right now. Let's see. It would be like the northeastern portion of Oklahoma City. Oh yeah, check this out. Getting pretty decent snowfall rates out here, and the ground is now getting covered over here into Oklahoma City. So looks like the snow is continuing out over there. Very interesting. Now let's go over and check out Missouri. Missouri. See what they're getting. It seems like the Springfield might be getting some decent snowfall. We'll check it right here in this area. Oh yeah, check this out. This is in Springfield, Missouri. Is actually getting some pretty decent snowfall right now as well. Actually pretty heavy snowfall, and visibility is starting to drop here in Springfield, Missouri. All right, let me zoom out again. And let's go up to and check. It looks like Kansas City might be getting some decent snowfall right now. Let's go check in Kansas City. Yep, they're also getting snow. Not a whole lot of accumulation yet, but that's going to continue to fall for quite a while. I do think, though, that the heaviest snowfall is currently happening near St. Louis in Missouri. So let's go check over there near St. Louis as well. And it's going to be northern St. Louis, like somewhere over here. A little bit of a dicey camera. Let's check this one. That one's a little bit dicey too. Do we got any clear cameras out here? This is clear. Oh yeah, some decent snowfall and already some accumulation as well in northern St. Louis. Check this out. Dallas, Texas right now seems to be getting some snow. But eventually some more freezing rain will be on the way as the day progresses, as the atmosphere warms back up, as the daylight heating comes back in, and some more moisture pulls in as our second storm starts to intensify. We are expecting that freezing rain to come back and Dallas to potentially get up to a quarter to half an inch of icing, which could cause some power outages out of there. Yeah, that's over there. And then let's go check some different areas in Tennessee. They're getting some pretty good snow right now. Let's check over near Clarksville. Oh yeah, look at this. Over in Clarksville right now, a decently heavy snowfall is happening out here. Visibility is dropping. The roads are actually covered in snow right now, so dangerous driving conditions are happening in Clarksville, Tennessee. I think this is the same issue to where if I press that and then come back, yeah, it comes full screen. Okay, well, that's good to know. That is good to know. But yeah, this is the live view out of Clarksville. And also Illinois is starting to get some decent snow with some heavier bands now starting to move into Beardstown, Jacksonville, and Woodside, Taylorville, Hillsborough, and Greenville. Eventually this is going to be moving into Decatur, Tuscola, Charleston, Toledo, and Effingham later on today. It's a little bit lighter snow right now, but what we just saw in St. Louis will eventually move into Effingham within the hour here. And I would say our heaviest snow right now is definitely happening over here in Oklahoma City, back over there close to Hobart as well. This is our secondary part of our winter storm, which should be stronger, should have more forcing, which means we're gonna be seeing those heavier snowfall totals with this as it continues to intensify. If we come over to our latest HRRR model here, you can see how this could progress throughout the day. Let's come here and then continue to move in. You see we got this kind of dry slot, and then that's eventually going to really fill back in, and you can see back over here near Texas and Oklahoma, all the way up through Missouri, Illinois, into Indiana, Ohio, and even Northern Virginia is going to be in the snow as we move into 10 p.m. tonight. So things are really gonna get started as we go. I mean, really for like Oklahoma, by 6 p.m. that snow is really going to be falling, and you guys are really going to start to see some accumulation. It does seem though like for a lot of Tennessee, Arkansas, parts of Mississippi, over there into Texas, Louisiana, you guys are going to be either in the sleet or in the freezing rain as our winter storm, our secondary part of our winter storm, starts to intensify. And that's not going to be good. I mean, we're going to be talking about major travel issues out there for a lot of folks. And as I continue to push this forward, you can see that eventually, as we get into about 8 p.m. or 8 a.m., our snow is going to start to move. Heavier snow is going to be falling over here into the Ohio Valley and over here into the Northeast Pennsylvania, West Virginia. But you can see that that sleet and freezing rain is going to be going slowly up to the north as we continue throughout our throughout the day going into tomorrow morning. And then we're going to really start to see that freezing rain take hold over here in North Carolina and South Carolina, potentially as early as 3 p.m. tonight, where that's going to really get started, and that's going to continue all the way into the next day as well. And then look down here near Alabama, we're going to have just enough instability with this line of storms here to potentially cause some tornadoes. And we even have some prefrontal storms out ahead of this line that we're going to have to watch for, maybe more long track tornadoes. But it looks like the lapse rates might keep this at bay, but I wouldn't rule out some spinny boys on the leading edge of this line, especially further down to the south as this pushes off to the east. And you know what's interesting with this high shear environment, I wonder if it's possible to get a storm that has freezing rain and tries to produce a tornado. And I guess we're going to figure that out as we go throughout the day on tomorrow. And thank you, Quiet Person, for gifting 5 memberships. I do appreciate that very, very much. And then, yeah, so as I continue to push this forward, you can see that snow is going to continue to build out to the east. But look at this. The HRRR is now depicting some backside snow, and some pretty decent backside snow, to come back into Kentucky and Tennessee as we go into Monday morning. And you can see that maybe even northern Alabama could get some backside snow, potentially some backside snow all the way to the south near Jackson and Brookhaven. That is a little bit more than what we've been seeing on some of our other models. So we might actually get a little bit of accumulation out of that, or at least some snowflakes to look at. And then maybe even over there in Pikeville, West Virginia and eastern Tennessee might see, you know, some new snow as this comes through. That's been uptrending. I wonder if that gets a little bit stronger before it actually ends up happening. That's the latest forecast out there. Just continue to be aware as we go throughout the day. If we come over here to our latest freezing rain forecast here from the HRRR, you can see that we are going to be talking about major ice accumulations, if it's all ice, over here into northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, making it up into Mississippi, potentially all the way up into Kentucky. All of these areas where you're in this kind of light purple and above, that's going to be enough to cause some power outages, especially back over here. We are starting to get a little bit of a hot spot pop up here on the HRRR, just north of Gainesville, Georgia, where potentially almost 3 inches of icing is going to be possible. And then back over here into South Carolina, North Carolina, potentially a big strip here of 1 inch of icing. So again, definitely some dangerous icing still potentially possible out there. And I just want you guys to be prepared as this comes through. You still have a little bit of time to prepare over here into the eastern United States near the coast. So if you haven't done that yet, maybe making those preparations, because that signal is definitely still there. All right, let's come over here. Looks like we have somebody else live. Oh, it's J-Rad is live again, back over here in Arkansas. Let me refresh the stream. Something's going on there. Hello, hello. He might have already ended his live stream. Oh, nope, he's there.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. It's J-Rad. He's back, folks. He's live in Arkansas on Weather Circle. Hello, hello. What you got going on out there?
There is a little bit of a delay between the live stream and then your stream, so it's kind of hard to get past. But here in Elkins, it's 10 degrees, feels like 5.
10. Ugh.
We went and put on the today.
Oh, something happened.
Snowing still.
Okay.
We're waiting on that second round, so just wanted to give you an update of what it's like here in Elkins. Looks like we hit a little bit of that dry pocket, that dry air. We got a lot of just powdery snow waiting on round number 2. We'll see what it brings tonight, and I'll go live and show you all. Hopefully we get that 12 to 14 they're saying.
So how much accumulation are you seeing out there right now? Have you measured it, or do you have any measuring device today? This is in Elkin, Arkansas, folks.
I do have a measuring device. However, if I go inside for whatever reason, my internet drops off.
Okay.
I'm going to say we're looking at 3.5 to 4 inches right now, considering between where the tires on the four-wheeler were.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can kind of see that.
Yeah, that's at least 3 inches. So people in chat are asking, do you have any gloves? Are your hands cold?
My hands are cold, but it's something I'm used to.
Okay. And are you guys going to send those temperatures down into my area? Please don't.
I'm sorry, Evan, but it's coming your way, buddy.
No, how dare you ban them from everywhere. I'm just kidding. Hey, get a leaf blower and start blowing that cold back up to the north for me. All right.
Yeah, if you do the same, I think it will work.
Well, if I do it, it's gonna blow it back up to you.
Well, yeah, but if I'm blowing it, this way, maybe we'll get it going back to Canada where it goes.
Yeah.
They left the door open.
This cold air needs to go back to Canada where it belongs. But all right. Well, thank you so much for the update. Let us know what happens next.
You're welcome. And thank you again, Evan.
All right. Keep it easy. Keep it easy. All right. See you later. J-Rad is in the building, folks. He is in the building. That's awesome. Another live stream over here on weathercircle.app, folks. If you're not part of weathercircle.app, just type it in your browser, do weathercircle.app, and come join us. We want to see your live views on what is happening out there. Let's come check back over here in the Hangout and see what's happening. Donna Sue says their family member, wow, oh no, that's not good, slid into a ditch. Yikes. That is over there in southeastern Missouri. It looks like dangerous driving conditions out there. Lee Harvey says so many accidents in Arkansas right now. One is on I-30 near Gordon and Arkadelphia. Semi slid off a road. Yeah, we're probably gonna check in on those accidents here in just a little bit on our traffic cams. Looks like it's windy here in Cumming, Georgia. Calm before the storm. Indeed. Let's see. 2031 is reporting a couple of inches of snow out there. Some areas in Little Rock, Arkansas, apparently already up to 8 inches of snow. Yeah, looks like my program might have effed that one up because it says 1.8 inches of sleet was measured. Not sure what's happening there. I'm not sure if that's my program or maybe the report came in funky there. All right, we've got driving to Nashville now from Weatherboy Wyatt. Not snowing yet, should start in a little bit. Are you going to be going live, Weatherboy? Yeah, we're getting some reports here of some it looks like a semi is off the road on I-40 near Fessler's Lane here in Tennessee. There's still some dangerous driving conditions out there. Also, look at this. Another accident with another semi off the road here in Tennessee as well. So we're getting lots of reports of accidents out there in Tennessee. We've got big flakes apparently in Edmond, Oklahoma. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's some nice and big flakes. Very, very nice. Holy moly. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. All right. And those are all the latest posts. Okay, so this is an actual snow amount here out of El Paso, Arkansas, 5.8 inches. I do believe that. They definitely have overperformed already in that area, and there could potentially be more to come. There we go. That's the latest reports out of Weather Circle. Again, guys, this is weathercircle.app. Come over here and live stream for us. We want to see what you guys are seeing so that we can get the information out to the rest of the public. You guys are a very important reporting source here that we can really understand what's going on out there. Really understand it. All right, looks like we got another post here from Double A. He says that this was on Sawina Road this morning in southern Mississippi. Oh, wow. Power line down out there. Jeez Louise. So yeah, we got power lines down in Mississippi. So that's, I wonder, is there any freezing rain? Can we see any freezing rain? I wonder if that was due to freezing rain. That is interesting. Is it windy in Mississippi? Looks like we're getting a report of up to 1 inch in McCleary County. Thank you for that report. Join the app. Awesome. Can't wait to hear from you. You're honestly surprised that people are still out? I'm not. I mean, we've seen it during hurricanes, people playing near Key West. When there's storm surge splashing up, they bring their family out there. We've seen it many times before. Yes, J-Rad is right, guys. Being live shows what's going on. Boots on the ground for Evan. Exactly. Boots on the ground is very important in getting the word out what's happening. Looks like Rachel says moderate snow burst in Bethpage, Tennessee. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick. Give me 1 second. I drank a lot of coffee this morning and a lot of water. Does anybody know what causes what is it called when like your muscles like seize up in one place and it hurts like crap the next day? What is that called again? Is that just a cramp? Yeah, man, like in the middle of the night, it was nearly traumatic. I woke up and my left leg was like, it was like, as it was flexing as hard as it could, and it hurt so freaking bad. Low potassium, that's impossible. I've been eating so much potassium. Yeah, I think it was dehydration. I ate 3 bananas yesterday. Yeah, I was dehydrated. All right, let's see what else is going on out there. Rachel says also blowing snow in Bethpage, Tennessee. All right. Thank you for that report. Not Help says cold weather advisory no longer in effect for Chicago or areas around. Wind chills of 0 to -15 still expected throughout the day, and highs in the single digits are expected today. Thank you. J-Rad says cramp or like Charlie horse. Yeah, it was so painful, and my left calf hurts so much today. I'm wobbling around. You need magnesium? Well, I get my magnesium from my vitamins. You don't think I'm getting enough? Your sodium level can do that? Okay, thank you. All right, let me refill my water if that's the cause. Let me get a whole nother water. Yeah, sometimes when I get into these streams, I forget to drink water. All right, someone's saying that 2 inches have been reported in St. Louis so far. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's come back over here, check in on the current conditions out and across the way. Hey, thank you, Cheryl Masters, for the $10. I do appreciate that very, very much. For Chaz, thank you. I will get him some treats with that. When we live stream and you join, we can hear you. No, you gotta have a live stream open, either in the background or like on a TV near you or something. But then you can hear him because the delay is pretty minimal. What is going on with Pagey? What happened over here? Hold on, let me. Oh, that's Stormrunner Media. Looks like they went offline. So they got another stream coming later. All right, let me see if I got any other storm chasers to fill that spot. One second. Nothing there. Okay, we got Carmen Palermo to fill that spot. We will put him here. Give me a second. There is an almost instant delay. Yeah, it's very minimum. What am I seeing for Connecticut? A lot of snow. A lot of snow. Potentially over a foot plus. And we got Carmen Palermo out there now. I'm not exactly sure where he is, but we will keep track. Or well, I think he's on Radar Omega. I think I can track that on Radar Omega. Let me just see if I can figure out where he is. He's not near snow. Carmen Palermo. He's in Alabama. Holy crap. He is in Alabama right now. He is approximately 45 miles away from me. What about Richmond, Kentucky? Richmond, Kentucky could potentially... Where's Richmond? Let me search. Yeah, Richmond, Kentucky could definitely get some decent snow. Let me check out y'all's latest totals. Yeah, it looks like Richmond, Kentucky could eventually end up with up to 7 inches of snow. What is this? What did I just do here? How did I do that? Let me refresh. I don't know what I just did there. There we go. Yeah, potentially up to 7 inches of snow is possible over there in Richmond, Kentucky. So enjoy. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hopefully everybody's having a good day so far. And yeah, the snow should be already in Richmond right now, and that's going to continue for a while. Our freezing rain, though, and sleet is slowly moving more and more to the north. It now appears to be into southern Nashville right now and Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So it looks like the snow is getting close to ending out there. Is there usually 300 people? What are you talking about? Oh, watching the live stream? No. No, it's very apparent that my YouTube notifications did not go out again. Don't know why that happens. But there is nothing we can do about it. Either that or my thumbnail is absolutely flopping, which is also a possibility. I thought it was pretty good. I suck at thumbnails, man. Didn't get a notification. Yeah, it looks like the notifications didn't go out. There's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. I mean, let me make sure my Discord notifications went out at least. Yeah, the Discord notifications went out. Oh. I don't know. All right, let's come back over here to Weather Circle. See what's going on out there. Oh, wow. A lot of new posts here. Hey, check this out. Sleet and ice. Yikes. Hey, you guys are getting a lot of icing out there. Yeah, a lot of icing on the road and on the trees. That is in southern Arkansas. Looks like you guys are getting a little break, but it is going to build back in after as we go into the afternoon here. All right. Astral Blue. It's coming. It says hard to tell. Looks like a small pileup in Arkansas near Ozark. Oh yeah. Check this out. Where is that? Let me see if I can get eyes on that. Westbound near Ozark. Let me see if we can get eyes on that. Why isn't this working? No, it's because I spelled it wrong. Ozark. Arkansas. Here we are. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. Definitely looks, I'm not sure if it's a pile up though. It kind of just looks like maybe somebody got stuck in the front and everybody's kind of just stopping over here. I think there's another wreck a little bit further north than this. We'll come check back in with that a little bit. Let's see where that is. It's south of Greenland. There's Fayetteville, Prairie Grove. It'd be like right here, maybe. Yep. Yeah, we've got a truck stuck in the middle of the road still. Here near Prairie Grove, and still some heavy snow falling. We also have a couple of accidents near Little Rock as well, near Benton. Let's see. That would be just south of Benton. So like right here. Okay, nothing there. A lot of snow out there, though, in Arkansas. Also, potentially another wreck near Curtis. It should be like right in this area. Just south of Arkadelphia. And definitely some traffic out here. Yeah, it looks like there is a truck that is off of the road here, and visibility is very low in this area, even though there's not a whole lot of precipitation happening. What else is happening? We also have a wreck near Jefferson, or maybe some road closure. Let me see. Just south and east of Pine Bluff, we could have some wrecks out there. I don't think we have many cameras south and east of Pine Bluff, unfortunately. We'll look at this camera. Oh wow, can't see anything out of that camera. One potentially over here near Carlisle, east of Little Rock. Oh yeah, look at this. We have got a truck that is slid off of the road over here. Traffic cams are not available yet on Weather Circle. Just working to get them all working. Definitely some heavier snow coming down here as well with this truck off of the road. Let's come back over here to Tennessee. I know there is a couple of things happening over here as well. See this, road conditions, Waze. There we go. Waze is good. And we'll do traffic cameras. We're not do traffic cameras with Waze. Okay, we'll have to go back and forth. Let's see what this is. Major accident apparently over here. Let's see if we can get a view on that. This is just south and east of Nashville. That camera's not looking at it. What about this one? That might have been cleared up already. It looks like traffic's moving pretty well there. .111 was that accident. Okay, that was recent. Minor accident over here. It looks like that one's been cleared up as well. That's good news. Okay. What else is happening out here in... What do these mean? Heavy snow, okay. That's about all that's reported out over here. Potentially an accident over here. That was a while ago. That's probably cleared up. What about incidents? Near mile marker, disabled vehicle over here near White Hill. See if we can get eyes on that. Oh yeah, something's going on over here. Yep, look at this. Hold on, I gotta... Oh, no. Not mean to do that, sorry. We've got a car in a ditch over here. I gotta switch to here really quick. And then back. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Why is that not working? Anyways, you can see there in the ditch, we've got a car in the ditch near Bethel Road here in Tennessee. So a lot of traffic accidents happening out there right now. So folks need to be, I would prefer you guys to be off of the roads. Oh, wow. We've got a new update from Astral Blue over here on Weather Circle. Check this out. This is a live view just north of Little Rock. And it looks like they are piling up the snow. Look at that. Can't even see his deck anymore. Those refrontals are going to struggle to maintain themselves. Yeah, especially at lower lapse rates. Unless there's a lot of mergers, we might see something out there, but it'll probably be the QLCS threat along the main line tomorrow. Few more inches than last night. Yeah, a few more inches. Thank you, Astral, for sending this in. I do appreciate that. Or not sending this in, for going live. It's still snowing over there, even though there's not a whole lot of precipitation. And more snow is on the way, so this will be a really good camera to figure out what the heck is going on just north of Little Rock. So thank you so much for going live on Weather Circle. Thank you. Yeah, it really is a weak tour threat. I mean, with the lapse rates that low in the southeast, it's going to be hard to get something. But with the amount of shear, you know, near the line, if the line can get strong enough and tap into that shear environment, you could see some tornadoes, and can't completely rule out a stronger tornado. Yeah, more snow is going to come. The question is are we about to transition into sleet rather than snow here as that next wave comes through? Someone is live here in Kansas, but I don't think they've gotten their stream set up. Yeah, it looks like their connection is messed up or something. All right, we are getting more posts here on Weather Circle. Let's see. Snow forecast for Plate City, Missouri. Yeah, we'll do that in just a minute. Let me go over all these other. Looks like Texas currently has 53,000 people without power. Some better traffic cam images. Oh yeah, look at that. Lots of snow still accumulating. Watching from Florida. Oh my gosh, AI images. AI slop has officially made it, folks, on Weather Circle. Looks like someone's got some snow starting to accumulate. Where is this? Oh yeah, this is over there just south of St. Louis. Looks like, oh wow. According to their measuring stick, it is over a foot of snow. Wow. Crazy. Jammers 11 says snow falling near western Kentucky Tennessee border is very fine / light. It blows around in the wind and is drifting up. Thank you. I don't know what is going on. The app is freaking out. How much snow for central New York? All right, so we got Platte City and central New York snow forecast. And also a new weather alert here. Winter storm warning for Marion and Baxter, Arkansas. Accumulations up to 4 to 8 inches are still possible. So make sure that you guys are still ready to go. And potentially 1 to 4 inches of sleet is also possible there as well. All right. Snow is currently moving off to the north and east into Illinois, and now is starting to encroach here into Indiana, but it doesn't seem like a lot of that is making it down to the surface yet, but it should eventually start to do that. All right, let's go look at some snow forecasts. We got Platte City in Missouri. Looks like you guys could potentially get up to 2 inches up there. And then we needed a snow forecast for central New York. Central New York is looking around 15 inches. Pretty much widespread, 14 to 15 inches here into central New York by the time this storm is all said and done. So make sure that you guys are prepared for that much snow. I know your roads or your infrastructure out there will be able to deal with that pretty well. So I'm not that concerned. But yeah, just make sure you guys are ready for all of that snow. Some good snow coming up there. Oops. Alrighty. Let's come back over to our traffic cams and see what's happening in some of these states. See if we can see any other problems happening in Tennessee. Like there could be an issue near this camera here. Oh yeah, we got a car off of the road here in Tennessee. Can't tell if they slid out or maybe they ran out of gas. I don't know why they're stopping the side of the road. Maybe they lost traction. But if anybody is in Tennessee with a tow truck, this person appears to need help to get back on the road. See what else is happening out here. Something being reported over here. Oh my goodness. We've got a car that has slid off of the road here south of Nashville, it looks like. Emergency vehicles are responding to this. Car has completely slid off the road. Everything looks to be okay. Yeah, road conditions are getting dangerous here in Tennessee. I would advise against driving, folks. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Not ready, not reading too deep into a day, which the floor is like 60 mile per hour damaging wind gusts. Yeah. But sig damaging winds possible. Could, I mean, there's a decently strong lower level jet. So that's what's happening out over there. Like we got some travel impacts happening down here as well. Oh yeah, we got another car off of the road here near Rock Springs Road. Looks like someone has got stuck over here. Another little accident being reported down a little bit further to the south, where we've got a truck off of the side of the road as well, here just south and east of Nashville. And this road seems like it's got a lot going on down here. Let me see if this is still an active issue. Yep, we got a truck off of the side of the road over here. You can see it right there. Looks like it slid off the road and looks like law enforcement and eventually probably a tow truck is going to help get that car off of the road there. Another accident reported over here near Manson Park. Yeah, something's happened over there. Can't even see the car, which probably means it slid off the road. And we have another truck over here that is off the road as well. And it looks like there's damage to the bumper. Look at that. So it looks like it slid and hit something. Yeah, this road in particular, guys, is pretty dangerous. This is Highway 20 or I-24 there that leads into Tennessee. Let's see what's going on over in Memphis. If there's any accidents being reported there, there is not. Another little accident potentially over here as well. See if we can get a view on that. It's near Knoxville, Tennessee. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this could be due to icing. Looks like we had a car completely slide out over here. Wow. Hopefully that person ends up okay. Looked a little squirrely. Looks like we are also getting road closures back over here near Crossville, Tennessee. And those are all the latest. Oh, wait, there might be one more near Chattanooga, Tennessee. Maybe due to some freezing rain. I'm not seeing anything there. Let's check this camera. Okay, that one might have already been cleared up. When was this reported? Can't click on it. That was reported about a couple minutes ago. Police activity northbound. Okay. It was blocked for a little bit. So yeah, it looks like some freezing rain might be starting to push into some of these areas, causing some pretty decent travel issues out there in Tennessee. All right. Let's come back down to Arkansas. Actually, let's go check out Oklahoma for a little bit. My chat crashed. See if there's any travel issues starting to happen over here into Oklahoma. Not seeing any reports here. Let's go check to see how the snow is happening over here. Yeah, it's still some decent snow. There's Oklahoma City off to the left. It's like accumulation is piling up. Let me check where the heaviest snow right now is falling in Oklahoma. It's falling west of Oklahoma City. Do we have any cameras out there? We do not. Potentially could see some heavier snow, maybe on a camera like this, though. Oh, yeah, look at that. Still snowing in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. Thank you for the report. I do appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of snow happening over there. In Oklahoma still, it is still slowly piling up. That is the latest out there in travel conditions. Let's come back over to Weather Circle, where we're still getting some more posts. We got a kitty photo from Sandy. Thank you for sharing. He looks like he is just tired of all the cold and snow. Jammers. Oops. Looks like they deleted their post. Fox says, can you see the roads are looking like in Kansas City, Missouri? Yeah, we can check the roads in Missouri in just a little bit. Forgot to look at Missouri. Been snowing all day and yesterday. Okay. Since you were talking about wrecks. Oh, wow. Looks like there's been a couple of wrecks out over here. Or is that you? There's a wreck from a couple years ago. The man had no injuries. Oh my gosh. Willie says, I love eating milk and drinking bread. Okay. If this is not your content, please delete this post. How many inches for Tahlequah, Oklahoma? Let me check that out for you. Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Okay, it looks like you guys could end up with anywhere from 6 to 8 inches are possible there. So enjoy that, sir. Go check current conditions out there. It looks like heavier snow is still pushing into Illinois right now over there in Hillsborough, Taylorville, and Jacksonville. We are still seeing some sleet falling out of our sleet and freezing rain falling over here south of Nashville, where we have been seeing those accidents start to pile up down here. We're going to continue to monitor over there. So we also have to check out over here into Mississippi as well as Missouri on our next traffic update. And potentially we'll check down over here into Louisiana as well, as we are still getting freezing rain down there. Back over here into Texas, looks like we have a mixture between snow, freezing rain, and sleet right now, with maybe even Dallas getting some extra snow here in a little bit. But as things warms up, that's probably going to turn into more freezing rain. Heavy snow moving into Toluca, Plainview, and Lubbock here in just a little bit. And our snow is intensifying here in central Oklahoma. That is pushing into Perry, Stillwater, Pawnee, eventually maybe even into Tulsa later. Back over here near Missouri, our heaviest snow is still around Springfield and Union, but as this heavier band continues to intensify, that will move into southern Missouri and northern Arkansas later on today. Back over here in Kansas near Wichita, looking like still some decent little snow there. All right. That's the latest radar update there. Let's go check back in with our storm chasers. Carmen Palermo is still trying to make his way into the snow. Not quite there yet. We've got Pagey Tornado, who is in the snow here into Kentucky. So this is a little update in Kentucky. Let's listen in. Like they are getting some decent accumulation near Bowling Green, Kentucky already.
So when that sleet line does get here to Bowling Green, it is going to be some heavy sleet, probably some sleet like you've never seen for some areas. We were talking earlier about the locations in Arkansas that have a half a foot of sleet, which is crazy.
Half a foot in sleet in some areas in Arkansas. That is crazy.
He did?
Yeah, I was talking to him.
Oh, okay.
He said thank you for the update. Did he say something?
Yeah, someone said he tried contacting you several times, but no response.
There we go. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. So we got a video on Twitter of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Check this out. They're getting some decent accumulation, which I'm telling you, more is coming. And some heavy snow is heading close to Tulsa. And that will fill in, and you will probably get some decent snow out of that. All right, now let's check back in with the traffic conditions. We will check now over in Mississippi. Over here into northern Mississippi, see if anything is being reported out of Mississippi in terms of accidents. So we're getting some road closures in Mississippi. Not seeing any accident reports. Let's just kind of click around up here near South Haven and see what we see. Oh, that camera's offline there. Is this a me problem? No. Oh my gosh, look at this road. That might be all ice. How do you remove the user bubbles? I don't think I have. I need to add that. There are people still driving out here, surprisingly, in South Haven. This road right here looks pretty decent. Over here near Olive Branch. Yeah, some probably some decent sleet accumulation here in northern Mississippi. If anybody lives in northern Mississippi, let me know. Are you guys getting more sleet or are you guys getting more freezing rain? Trying to find a camera that's like next to a tree. See if we have any obvious signs of icing. There's some trees back there. They don't seem to be drooping too much yet. Are there any Florence accidents? Not sure. I don't have any cameras that I can show in Florence. Yeah, seems like most of our accidents are in Tennessee right now. And Arkansas. Let's go see if there's any new accidents in Arkansas to report on. Potentially an accident over near Gilmore, just north and west of Memphis. Not sure. Yeah, we don't have a cam that can see it though, unfortunately. And all the other ones we have looked at already. We still have some south and east of Pine Bluff that we can't look at. Let's come back over to Tennessee, see if there's any new. Looks like there might be a new accident here in Memphis. We haven't looked at this one yet. See what's going on over here. Ah, there's a truck stalled on the side of the road here in Memphis. Doesn't look to be too serious though. That's good news. Hopefully they can get back on the road and out of that ditch soon. Come check back in on this accident that we saw earlier. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely a heavy presence out over here. Look at this. Yeah, the traffic cans are not available to everyone yet. But we're getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. I really just need like a day to get all the states that aren't working to do this kind of stuff here. I need to figure out how to fix this dang button down here. Oh. Interesting. But that's how you get it to work. Where's Chazzy? He's at the doorway begging for food because our schedule is all messed up. So he thinks he should have been fed an hour ago, even though he's already had his morning breakfast. He's a little bit confused today, aren't you, Chazzy? Hey, Bubba. What you doing? Sorry for asking again, but any info on what might happen in Durham? Just ice. Lots of ice. Potentially up to almost an inch. So be watching out for some power outages there in Durham. Yeah, still on track for pretty much the same forecast that's been given. Can we see Chazzy boy? Let me see if he wants to come up and say hello. Come here, Chazzy. Come up. You got a stinky butt? No, you're fine. All right. Here's Chazzy. Everybody say hello to Chazzy. Here, we'll go big screen. In the snow. Say hi, Chazzy. I know it's so cold here in Alaska. Oh, hello. Hello, mamas. Hello, hello. Oh, did you just punch my microphone? You want to say anything? He wants to get down. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Mamas. How are you? Trying to get kissed. We trying to get kissed. Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't want to be on my lap. He does not want to be on my lap right now. Bad accident on Dallas on I-20. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any cams out there. Hey, Evan, on your weather circle map, do you go off the HRRR maps or the GFS? It's probably best to go off of the HRRR right now. The HRRR is doing pretty darn good, I would say. It's nailed this event pretty well. By the way, this is over here in Knoxville, where we have multiple vehicles off of the road. I think some freezing rain is happening, making road travel very dangerous. Do I think it's looking lighter in North Augusta and Aiken? You mean in where's Augusta? I think that's in Georgia, right? Augusta, Georgia. I mean, it's still, we're still not looking too bad there. Probably be mainly severe weather you might have to worry about down there. Now the question is, how do I get out of this once it's full screen? I just have to refresh. Looks like we're getting a lot more reports here from Weather Circle, so let's go check that out. We got a new mesoscale discussion. It says freezing rain mixed with sleet, expanding north and east throughout the afternoon. Hey, hey. Don't you put me in your circle, sir. I did not give you permission to put me in the freezing rain and sleet mix. How dare you? You take that back right now, sir. Snowing heavy in Platte City. That is near Kansas City over there. Strong storm capable of producing gusts of up to 35 miles per hour in southeast Cameron Parish. Thank you for that update. What time can I expect sleet, ice, and rain? Let me check our latest HRRR for you. We'll do the 18Z since we just got that out. You're over there in Clarksville. Yeah, it looks like at around 6 p.m. tonight, it should start to do that transition. And you could be back in the snow after that, but yeah. Looks like 6 p.m. tonight is when that will finally make it up to Clarksville. And we're already seeing that march north happen. As the day continues, the levels in the upper atmosphere are getting warmer. Come on, map. There you go. Want to speak to the manager about the freezing rain when there's nothing I can do about that? Befuddled Penguin says it's snowing again over here into Missouri near Branson. Oh, wow. Where is this? Major accident being reported. Where is that? In Dallas. No good cameras to get a view of it, but lanes are blocked. Okay, this is a view from a picture camera out here. There's been a major accident near I-20 in Dallas. Hopefully everybody's okay out there. Yeah, Chazzy. What do you think? Can you maybe not send ice to everybody? Chazzy's the manager. You think you could maybe, you know, stop sending all that ice to everybody? He does not look like he cares. He does not look like he cares at all. Thank you, Elaine, for the 5 months of being a WEMD member. Thank you so much. Apparently it's snowing again in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. I would believe it. Let's go check out what's happening over here in Tulsa. Yeah, light snow right now in Tulsa, but that's going to increase as we go throughout the day. That's for sure. Oh, wow. Check this out. Bring that up there. Full screen that. And then we'll come back over to Weather Circle. Check this out. Power outages are increasing. Louisiana now has 34,000 people without power, and Texas now has 39,000 people without power currently in the state of Texas. So if you guys live in Texas, it looks like the power outages are getting higher and higher. We are expecting to climb that to climb potentially close to a million people without power by the end of the day. Currently, there's 100,000 people without power in the United States, or in the southern region of the United States. Thank you for that update. Corridor flooding may be possible, extending from southeast Cameron Parish through east Baton Rouge. Thank you for that update. And there's a lot of rain potential today down there, with some decent storms already firing down there. I am interested. Let's go look at these on live radar and see what they look like. Am curious. Even some rotations off of the coast here. Check that out. And lots of rain coming into New Iberia, Jeanerette, Franklin, and Abbeville. And that's going to continue into Baton Rouge later on today. But yeah, watch out there. Definitely some flooding potential down here into southern Louisiana. Yeah, snow continues to build in over here near Tallulah, in Lubbock and Plainview, and still some very heavy snow over there near Watonga, Sayre, and Hobart in Oklahoma. Back over here, looks like Clarksville is about to get a lot heavier snow. Let's go check out that on our cameras. Oh yeah, look at that. It is really starting to fall over here in Clarksville, Tennessee. Yeah, Chaz is a little bit of a drama queen. Oops, why'd I exit out of that? I want to check on this camera here in Clarksville as well. This is right on the border here of Kentucky. And in Tennessee. Why is that not working for this one? Hello? Looks like it wants to. Try that again. Click that, then click that. Okay. All right, one more time. Just doesn't want to go full screen. But yeah, still heavy snow falling. Looks like accumulation is starting to pile up there into Clarksville. Even more. That's the latest out there. Let's come back over to here. I do want to check back in. Let's do another forecast, actually, since we're here on Weather Circle already. All right. So here is the latest 18Z RRR. HRRR here. And as you can see, we are going to be expecting our main event here to really get started as we move into around Saturday at 9 p.m. You can see that we're really going to start to see that snow increase into Oklahoma and northwestern Arkansas, also over there into Missouri and Illinois as we go into tonight. And we're going to see a lot more freezing rain start to pile up over here into Texas. And that's going to continue to move off to the east, eventually into Hot Springs, Louisiana, Mississippi, pretty much all of western Tennessee starting to get started over there. That freezing rain over into parts of South Carolina, going up into North Carolina and Virginia as well. And sleet line is pretty small here on the HRRR. Snow for Missouri is going to be picking up also into Oklahoma as we go into this time. As I continue to push this forward, you can see we get a warm nose shoot up into West Virginia, where we could either get a lot of freezing rain or a lot of moderate rain start to fall over here into West Virginia by around Sunday at 4 p.m. Still some freezing rain back over here near Nashville, and some backside snow could potentially work back its way into Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi as we go into 4 p.m. on Sunday. And then back over here in the Northeast, we're talking Vermont, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island are all in the snow at this point. And also over there into Pennsylvania as well. And as I continue to push this forward, you can see it starts to dry up a little bit on the backside. But we still have some heavier snow over here into New York, going into Vermont as we go into the nighttime hours, and then back down over into the southeast. Could potentially see some backside snow try to make its way, light flurries most likely, all the way down potentially to the coast, according to the latest HRRR. Now, in terms of our severe weather threat, as of right now, we have a day 2 5% tornado risk down over here into southern Alabama and Georgia. Let's go see why that is on our HRRR model. So we have to watch out for some severe weather. But yeah, as we move into Sunday afternoon, you can see a line of storms is going to develop. We're going to have some prefrontal storms out there as well. Lapse rates are going to be a little bit on the low side, so we're not really talking about anything too crazy, but our surface instability is going to be there mainly back over near the coast, where with 1,000 joules per kilogram, and pretty much anywhere where we have anywhere from around 500 joules per kilogram to 1,000, we're going to have enough potential SRH, or which is storm relative helicity, to kind of add enough buoyancy to the atmosphere. If we come over here to our SRH for this time frame, that along that leading edge of our storm, you can see that we could potentially have values up into the 200s and 300s, which is going to be plenty. Now, the problem is, if any of these cells out in front can become mature enough to produce a tornado, we could even be talking about a strong tornado chance. And one of the reasons why our storm relative helicity is elevated is because we also have some pretty strong 850 millibar winds, which are basically just winds that are above your head. And as you can see, we're going to be talking potentially up to 40 mile per hour wind shear coming out of the east direction, and then coming out of the south to north direction could potentially have let's just wait for it. could potentially have up to 50 mile per hour wind shear in the 850 millibar range. So if you guys live in this area, I would definitely be watching out for some tornadoes and strong winds as this storm comes through. Speaking of wind gusts that we could experience out of this storm, let's go ahead and get that loaded up as well. In terms of wind gusts with this storm, you can see that as that line starts to intensify, we could start to see some 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. So we're not talking about anything too crazy, but could get some instances of 60 mile per hour wind gusts within that southern portion of the line. And that should move into areas. Let me go back over to precipitation type here. It's something I created, help. Something I created, and I'm open to selling if anybody wants to buy it. Like, not the code itself, but lease it out to folks if they want to use it. Let's see here. But yeah, that line looks like that line is really going to get started as we move into about Sunday 1 p.m. It's going to be going through Montgomery. And then over there near Columbus, Georgia, by the time we get into about 3 p.m., all the way down to Panama City by 3 p.m. And then after about 3 p.m., our storms really start to lose their severe capabilities. But that is the latest out there across the way. All right, so let's check it back in with our reports here. Lavert says roads are mostly clear and dry now in Temple, Texas. All right. Oh, one thing that I want to do, I've been meaning to do, let me increase the opacity of the MRMS radar. Do you need to take my live stream? I'm here in the Texas Panhandle. Oh yeah, I'd love to use your live stream. Actually, how you doing, man? Dude, it's been forever. How's life? Yes, I would love to see what's happening over there. You guys are getting some pretty interesting things happening over there. Some snow, some freezing rain, probably some wind as well. What's the prediction for Philly? We will get to that in just a moment. I am currently increasing the opacity to the MRMS radar so it's easier to see on the app. Right now, it's about 60% opacity. I'm bringing it up to 100% opacity. Yeah, well, I'll be done in just a second. It's just a couple lines of code I have to change. You're good, brother. Just tracking through Amarillo, Texas. Yeah. All right, that's a good place to be. You're probably one of the only people monitoring that, so I do appreciate you offering that to me. And I hope you stay safe out there, as usual. Okay, so that should work. John, you should join the Weather Circle app. Maybe we can get you as the first storm chaser on the Weather Circle app. All right, let's see here. And yes, John, you can make money on the Weather Circle app. More than you can on YouTube, actually. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh, MRMS radar. Oh yeah, it's a lot a lot clearer now. I still need to work on removing these, having the ability to remove these warnings while clicking on them. I still don't know why that happens. All right. Oh, wow. Look at this. Major accident over here. What in the heck? How is that even possible? That is terrifying. Is that person okay? This is in San Antonio, Texas. The billboard fell on his car and crushed right through the center. Did he run into it? It looks like he ran into it. And it like, oh man, that guy. Man, if he survived that, he is the luckiest person alive. Yeah, that's really bad. Where's that at? It's weathercircle.app, John. We'll talk about it later. You don't have to do that tonight, but we'll talk about it. We'll figure something out. This is the app I'm using right now, is weathercircle.app. I made it. What is going on here? Jeez Louise. All right, Logan says, I'm back. Welcome back. Oh, look at this. A cardinal has been spotted in North Carolina. North Carolina. All right, man, I will do that in just a moment. Just gonna catch up on all our recent storm reports out here. Reporting Key Largo, current condition 77. Oh, screw you. You know why you posted that. You know why you posted that, Mr. Jeffrey. You're just trying to piss everybody off. Nah, but it's all serious. Thanks for the report. Thanks so much. Heavy freezing rain until around 8 p.m. it looks like. Okay, thank you. Important pee break is happening from Weather Boy Wyatt. Thanks for letting us know. Are you still salty about that defeat on the app? Yeah, it looks like it like refreshes when new people post. I think that's a bug I gotta fix there. We've never had this many people on Weather Circle at once, so give it some time. Well, give it some leeway for now. Still snowing and accumulating fast. A bit worried. The sleet and ice rain. You want to do another live stream? Went from sleeting to freezing rain. Where is this at? That's important. Okay, so sleet to freezing rain now being reported near Greenville, Mississippi. Thank you. That's a very, very important report. Yeah, but y'all can see the MRMS radar a lot better now. Let's check back in what's happening over here with Astral. He is live right now just north of Arkansas, and looks like the snow is still light. But probably not a whole lot of extra accumulation happening right now, but man, you guys got it good. With potentially more snow to come, but it might be sleet this time around. Seems like it's going to be mainly northwestern Arkansas that could get the most amount of snow. Okay, let me get John set up here. I'm going to put him here. John, the storm chasing guy. It's been a while since we've had him on the channel. He's one of my favorite storm chasers. He's just extremely down to earth. So if you guys want like a super humble, just like well-rounded storm chaser to watch, he's your guy. And he's out here on the Texas Panhandle giving us reports on what's happening out over here, where there could be some pretty intense conditions that happen out here, including icing and a lot of snow. And he's live on YouTube. So if you guys live out over there near Amarillo and Lubbock, support a local storm chaser. You never know, you might even get to meet him. Let's listen into what he's saying. The big circle around Indianapolis indicates that the snow is not making it to the surface. The further away that precipitation gets from the radar, the higher you look up into the storm. And so that creates a circle, because when you're closer to the radar and you're looking near the surface.
At this time, we are currently...
There's no snow or precipitation falling. And so it looks like a big old circle.
We're just by the 335 loop south. We do have quite a bit of dry air, but now it's starting to warm up a little bit here in Amarillo. We're finally at 5 degrees. Dew points have increased to -2 from like negative.
I got an idea.
Earlier.
Let me do something.
So we're starting to finally get some moisture to plume up, and hopefully we can keep getting that moisture up here, and so we can actually get some decent snowfall. Currently sitting at 5 degrees here in Amarillo. Feels like -15. Does not feel very good here off of Hillside. We're going to reduce our speed since the visibility is starting to drop here. I'm going to try to clean my windscreen. I'm going to get off of the highway for a second.
Trying to think how to do this. Warning overlay without...
Kind of take a look at our surface roads.
Overlay without the... Oh, wait, no. With just the Chiron and warning banner. And put that in the testing box. Yes, pretty interesting. Over in the good old state of Texas, land of the big hats and boots with spurs on them. Big hat, big. You know what they mean. You know what they say about big hats. Y'all know what they say about them big hats? What that means?
Definitely cold here in Amarillo.
Oh wow, look at this car.
Unit 2 here. It is we're starting to get those temperatures to go up a little bit. Still in the single digits. Currently 5 degrees here in Amarillo.
Big hats mean small spurs.
Take some measurements.
Small spurs. Teeny tiny spurs. Oh, a snow measurement.
About a ½ inch.
Half an inch.
Currently here on the ground.
No, not big spurs. It's actually the opposite. It's the same with trucks.
Oh, hey, thank you guys.
The bigger the truck, the smaller the tires. You know what I'm saying? The smaller the gear shifter.
Glad to be back on Evan's channel here.
I'm glad to have you back on too.
Good at all here.
We're gonna rate. Hey John, if you stay live longer than me, because we'll probably take a midday break to eat, I'll send my viewers over to your channel. I don't have many right now because my notifications didn't go out.
I do have a big head. So we'll sit here and wait for this band to come in, see how much snow we can get here. And there's a live current look here along Highway 27 going northbound towards the downtown Amarillo. We are on the south side of town, currently near Hillside.
All right. While we're doing that, let's come back over to here. I think I made a nice little change here. So let me add a browser source. What does it have to be at again? Let me check over here real quick. Browser source, and then I go to warnings, and then okay, so it's 1440. Okay. Then back over to here. I want to put my warning overlay over here. Oh yeah, no, it's 2560. Then 1440. Okay. And then we get the warning link from here. Control C. Back over to here again. Then Control V.
A winter storm warning has been issued for these areas.
Minimal mode on.
A tornado emergency has been issued. This means there is a large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground. Please seek
Sorry about that.
Immediately. This is
I didn't,
a very dangerous
didn't mean to
situation.
trigger that. Didn't mean to trigger that. Minimal mode on. Okay, well that didn't work. So I'll hide that for now. All right, attempt number 2. Let's go back over to John. John, why don't you give a forecast for the area while for your area while I mess with some code real quick.
All right, guys, we are now getting some pretty good snow starting up here. This will definitely accumulate. It's light powder at the moment. We're just looking at live local conditions as the storm is starting to amplify as it's coming north from around Highway 60 corridor from Friona to Hereford. So that moisture from New Mexico is being pulled over here to the northeast. So yeah, we're definitely starting to see that snow falling. And this should definitely help to accumulate here.
Thank you.
Now actually kind of turning back into like a snow grapple mix. So it's gonna kind of bounce back with some of these heavier bands as they're coming in. So hopefully it can transition to all snow and kind of stay less of the ice stuff. If you don't have a reason to be traveling at the moment, please don't. The very, very slick roads currently right now.
So how cold is it out there? And how is that cold making you feel?
Just as I got excited about it turning to all snow, it turned back into this.
Okay, I don't think he's listening.
Cruddy.
But all right, I have implemented a new change yet again. Let's test it out. Sorry, folks. Sometimes coding doesn't go exactly as planned every time. So let's do a refresh here.
A winter storm
So that should
warning
start
has
like
been
that.
issued
Minimal
for
mode
these
on.
areas.
That changed nothing. Is it changing it for like the test warnings? No, it is not.
A PDS severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for these areas. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Please seek shelter now.
Still trying to figure this out. Give me 1 second, folks. 1 second. Just looked outside on my front porch and it has stopped snowing in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma for now. Nice. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. It's confusing at first, but once you really learn it gets easier. All right, test number 2.
A winter storm warning has been issued for these areas.
Test number 2. Oh. Why is... Seems to be a little bit faded. Okay. Well, that worked. Okay. It's funny looking at the stream and seeing your icon on the map. I know. You're probably like, please look at my post. Please, could you just click on my post, please? You live in Western Illinois, west of Peoria. Can I expect anything bad? No, I mean, you're getting a lot of snow. Or a decent amount of snow, but like not enough to like cause like literally any issues. I would not be worried about it at all. Yeah, it takes a while. I mean, I've been working 12 hours a day on this for a very long time, and it takes a long time. That's super cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll get back into coverage. I just want to get this overlay on this part too, just so like it works. Maybe we can add like just this winter storm. Would y'all want this winter storm warning Chiron in the details come up in app? It would have to be a pro feature, but would y'all want that to be an app? Because right now it's a separate program. I'm gonna see if this fix worked.
A winter storm warning has been issued for these areas.
Well, don't know why they changed that. Is that the dollar you paid? I wish I could pay more, but I'm trying to save up. Hey, that's why the feature's there. That's why the feature's there. You know, and another thing you can do, you can manage your sub. You know, if you somehow come into some more money, you can always increase the amount that you pay per month. But, you know, if you're struggling, there's, you know, that's what I hate about this world's United States economy right now, is that if you're poor, you just don't get any cool features on anything. You don't get to do anything cool. And I think that's stupid. I think it should be a sliding scale for everything. If you don't have a whole lot of money, then you don't have to pay a whole lot of money. That's how it should be. And you should get all the features that everybody else gets. I don't know why we have to have this separation from rich to poor, you know, for like video, like for subscriptions and all of that. It doesn't make any sense. You know, you're going to be making basically the same amount anyways, because one, you know, people that are less fortunate, they don't you know, they don't get anything. It's freaking bullcrap.
A winter storm warning has been issued for these areas.
There we go. Now we're back. Nice. It just pisses me off. Like if I were president, which we're going to be running for president in 2028, because I'll be 35 then, that's the way that I would run the economy. And that's not a handout. It's just being honest. It's just, hey, if you don't have a whole lot of money, you shouldn't have to pay a whole lot of money. And I can tell you right now, the corporations can afford it. All right, let's check back in with Central Arkansas here. Oh, yeah. Looks like the snow's picking up a little bit more. A little bit more. It's going to be a meme, but we're going to run for president as a meme. I don't think I'll win. All of my national addresses will just be me doing this. How funny would that be? All right, let's look at some of our latest posts here. Oh, wow. Here's another view of that wreck. Oh, my gosh. Ugh. That just made my heart sink. Man, it seems like there's a near zero chance that that guy didn't get any injuries. We got some icing starting to accumulate out over here, and sleet. Temperatures of 22, feels like 14. That is, oh, darn it. Oh, look at this new HRRR. Oh my gosh, that's a tiny photo. You got to send a bigger photo than that. So coming down pretty good. Oh wow, 2 inches of snow now. It's like partially sleet there. Near where Terry Graves is, which is over there in northern Missouri. So northern Missouri is starting to get some accumulations. Noticing an uptick in totals for northwestern Ohio in the trend again. Yeah, let's check out the I do have snowfall totals on my HRRR on this. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes there. Total snow. Oh yeah. Latest 18Z has 20 inches of snow near Columbus, folks. That is an uptick and a half. Near Cincinnati, 19 inches. South near Bloomington in South. Yeah, we could get a foot and a half of snow up here. Louisville's still in about a foot of snow, but that would be very interesting for Cincinnati and Columbus. This is the latest 18Z over there near Carbondale, potentially up to 18 inches. Jeez Louise. That would be pretty intense. And it still looks like we have a good 8 to 7 inches left over there for Oklahoma City to fall. Over here in northern Arkansas, another 8 inches possible. And then it really picks up as it starts to move to the north and east. I mean, just look at that. Wow. What's the HRRR saying? 2 feet of snow over here near Albany and Hudson. Same thing going into Connecticut. Massachusetts, potentially 21 inches of snow there in Boston. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be a snow event and a half, folks. My goodness. You want to subscribe, but the only money I have is like 73% cents on PayPal. I'm sorry. Logan Enzire on oh, we got who's this? Oh, John the Storm guy is trying to stream. Wonder how he's gonna do that. Is he doing it via mobile? He's streaming on Weather Circle. We got our first Weather Circle Storm Chaser. Thanks for this, John. Thank you, thank you. Or I'll give you some tokens. We'll go 10 tokens. Tip. That's awesome.
No problem. Could help.
That's awesome.
Hopefully you can hear my audio loud and clear.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's good. It's good.
Ooh, the audio sounds like.
Yeah, the audio is a little dicey, but.
All right, we've got.
It does work.
We've got the beam. Right.
Got a lot of live streams popping up now. Let's go and check in on some of these other guys. We got another storm chaser in Central Texas. Oh my gosh, look at this. Central Texas. This is storm chaser James Laverto. I can see that you can hear me, sir. Would you like to say anything and what your plans are for your storm chase? I can see that you can hear me, sir. The second storm chaser.
Hello, everyone. Just checking the bridges, overpasses here in Temple, Texas.
Bridges and overpasses in Temple, Texas. Are y'all getting freezing rain out there?
Right now, it's currently a very light freeze and drizzle.
Okay. Have you had any reports of any accidents in the area yet?
Not since this morning. We had some heavier precipitation this morning, but it's lightened up quite a bit. It looks like the moisture is building off to the southwest, though.
Okay. All righty. Well, thank you so much for going live on Weather Circle. We will be checking in with you periodically. right, that is so cool. Yeah, storm chasers popping up all over the place. Oh, what has happened here? I can still hear his audio. Maybe I have to mute it. Yeah, now it should be gone. Nice. Gonna put a camera in my window and stream. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. My balance is running low on tokens. I might have to get more tokens, folks. Oh. Is this gonna load? Did this guy ever figure it out? No. Looks like his stream is failing. I'm gonna end his stream because it looks like he has failed his stream. And he might be wondering why he can't try again. In order to check that, you just go to your public profile and it'll show up in there. But let me go ahead and end that guy's stream. Nice. Oh man, looks like some freezing rain is starting to get freezing rain and sleet is starting to move into Nashville as we speak. It is tracking closer up to the north there. That is so cool. It is so cool. Oh, we got someone live near these storms in Louisiana. Oh, connection failed. Uh-oh. Looks like they just went live. Tap to enable sounds. So what's going on with some of the storms down there in Louisiana? A lot of rain falling. It looks like a little bit of flooding on your yard there. Watch out for that flood threat. Watch out for that flood threat. Is there any audio? I can't tell. All right, I got to use the restroom again. We're going to have John, the storm chasing guy, entertain you guys while I use the restroom real quick. So give me a second. I am back. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see what everybody else is reporting out here. Getting a lot more reports. Looks like slight stickage of snow now from Mother Boy Wyatt. Contessa says currently 30 degrees, feels like 18 We are between precipitation at the moment, but they got some sleet on the driveway and ice. I don't know how accurate my weather app is, prediction accumulation estimates, but it seems that upward of 5 inches is possible through the night of freezing rain or snow. That would be crazy. You check the roads for Platte City, Missouri. Yeah, I can look over there real quick. Let's see. Where is Platte City, Missouri? There's no cities on this map. The heck? All right, let me find it on the map first. Platte City, Missouri. That's not working. Search it on WeatherWise. Am I spelling it wrong? Missouri. Oh, it's like Plate City. Okay, so that's like over just north of Kansas City. Roads are looking decent. Like if you're heading into like Kansas City, we do have reports of closures due to bridge maintenance. And then over in St. Joseph's, due to bridge reconstruction. But other than that, I think there's not too many travel conditions. Let's see. What is the purple mean? Covered. So looks like a lot of roads are covered out and around this area. So probably a little dangerous to drive right now. Okay, let's continue to catch up. Noticing an uptick in totals. Yeah, for sure. Abby Stern says just cold rain here. Where is, oops. Where is that located? How do you get tokens? There's the token things on the top. That's how you get them. Just click tokens and you can buy. The best deal is like, I think it's 1,000 tokens. I think that's the best deal. And then 20, if you spend $20, I think that's also might be the best deal as well. It stopped snowing. Why? Snow has been going on for about an hour here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's nothing heavy, but it's sticking to everything it touches. Oh my goodness. Central PA snow stick in place. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what you got. Measuring the grass. What you doing over there? that will be covered in snow soon. An NWS Chicago saying forecast on track with no meaningful changes to previous forecasts for the approaching winter storm. I'm concerned the lake effect snow could overperform a bit late tonight into Sunday over northeast Illinois and into northern Lake County, Indiana Sunday afternoon, but confidence is still too low to justify an upgrade to a winter storm warning at the time. All right, thank you for the update help. I don't know why I clicked the like button. It causes the app to jitter like that. Latest weather sounding in central Arkansas is showing transition sounding. If this surface cold layer sinks, this warm nose strengthens. Yes, that is correct. Our snow in Louisville is light at the moment. It's Louisville, Kentucky. Local meteorologist seems worried. Yeah, please don't post other people's posts here. I don't want to get copyright stricken. All right. That's the latest across the board. Let me do something really quick. I want to make my warning polygons a little bit smaller here. Winter storm warning, winter storm watch, winter weather advisory, then ice storm warning. Make them all a little bit smaller. Do I have to press save? No. And that only changed some of them. Yep, when I changed the warnings, man, it changed something in my code that I need to find and fix. Because that's supposed to change everything all at once, and it didn't, so. Snow is really starting to pick up here in Amarillo. Well, let's go check it out. Oh. Looks like the service is tanking a little bit here. Let me check to make sure that that is the same on his live feed. It is not. Okay, so we'll check this out live here. So what are you seeing in terms of the differences?
Surface roads
Uh-oh.
here are definitely not looking too hot at the moment here on South Georgia Street. This is currently in Amarillo, Texas, off of the south side of town. Roads are very dicey at the moment. Some ice from all the sleet that started before is kind of just sitting there, and the winds are drifting the snow across the road. It is not looking too happy.
How is it possible that I only have 300 viewers? YouTube is screwing you over? Yeah, I think my algorithm's broken.
Snow is
I've done something wrong.
Some of these roofs.
Done something wrong. It must be the thumbnail. It's really like so how it works is like when Ryan and Max go live, like they take up every single bit of the impressions, and like it's really hard to get your notifications out when they have already gone live, because they've already sent notifications to like all of my viewers, and so it's really hard for me to get my notifications out to everybody to come join.
Starting to look pretty frozen here, guys.
But we'll fix that with Weather Circle. As we get more people in, we'll be able to do like I'll be able to do some sort of notification on Weather Circle that I'm live,
slow if you're gonna be out and about,
so people can come check it out. But we've got to figure out a way around that, because it's a problem on YouTube. The algorithm favors the big creators and screws the smaller ones a lot.
Definitely started to deteriorate here this afternoon.
There's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. The notifications just didn't go out. But yeah, that's those are the conditions there. Road conditions are getting worse and worse here in Amarillo. Thank you so much, John, the storm chasing guy, for that report. Let's go check in with some of our other storm chasers. We got a Pagey tornado that is out in now Portland, Tennessee, where conditions are also worsening. Road conditions do not look great right now. Yeah, I mean, just every time there's a live weather event, just search my name.
Okay.
Because it's likely you won't get a notification. Who knows? Maybe I just suck at streaming. That is also possible. Or maybe my thumbnails just suck.
Yeah, we definitely have the defroster.
We've tried fixing
on,
that
it
problem,
really matter,
but
guys. It is sticking on contact.
Yeah, join the you can join Discord. A notification always goes out on Discord as well.
Definitely still some flurries mixing in with that, but I'd say it is mostly sweet here.
Someone could post a Discord link in chat so people can join the Discord as well.
The roads are not in good shape either.
No. You can see these cars kind of
It could just be, I mean, when there's nobody live, that's the thing. Like, I've been thinking it might be better to just go live when everybody else ends their streams, but because then I wouldn't have a problem there, but then I wouldn't be covering the storms. And so it's like, it's a catch-22. Because if I don't go live first and I go live after the bigger creators, I struggle to get my notifications out. But I see other channels don't have that issue that are smaller than me, so I don't really know what's going on. I don't quite understand what's going on with my specific algorithm. It could just be because I don't post daily videos, so maybe that screwed me. I don't look at the long range forecasts and make videos about it, so maybe I have to start making long range forecasts. I don't know, and just post all the time. Everyone's in line at the grocery store. Come over to Weather Circle and let us see it. Go live and let's see the lines at the grocery store. Is this the calm before the big one? Well, I think for the most part, Sandy, you're about to transition into a lot of freezing rain and sleet, so it's gonna be hard for you to get back into the snow. Alrighty, but that's what the conditions are like in Cross Plains, Tennessee. You know, one way that y'all can help, you know what? We should do this. We haven't tried doing this for a while.
Winter storm warning has been issued for these areas.
New winter storm warning between 1 to 4 inches accumulations of sleet possible in Allegheny and Ash, Virginia.
A winter storm warning has been issued for these areas.
But one thing that we can do is everybody, we got to work together, not only on Weather Circle, but also to share this stream out. So post it all on your social medias. Post it all on your social medias and get the word out that we're live. That's another great way to help out. Because liking the stream really doesn't do much. Subscribing really doesn't do much. I've seen streams with 700 likes with 61,000 views. All right, there's that. I need to come here because it's stuck. And then clear warning. There we go. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, we got a new live streamer out over here in Missouri, apparently. Let's see if they're connected. Oh, we got Sedalia, Missouri Snow. This is over here in Missouri. Can you hear me? So what are you seeing out there?
Not really much snow right now. Just we're waiting for phase 2, really.
Yep. Waiting for phase 2. I feel that. I feel that. You got a little bit out there. You got a little bit. More than me. It's just raining.
Yep. We're just looking for about 5 inches of snow here.
Oh, nice. Well, I hope you get it, sir. I hope you get it. Thank you for sharing your view. We'll come check in when it really starts to pick up.
All right.
All righty. Well, there we go. Another update there. I do want to check down what's happening with this storm here in Louisiana. Oh, connection failed. Oh no. The connection failed down there. Evan, it's snowing like crazy in Platte City. Nice. You guys got quite the band coming in over there. Let's go check that out on our traffic cameras. We'll have to move that to here. To here. There we go. That. We'll do weather circle.app. Alrighty, let's see what's going on near Platte City. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's some decent snow starting to fall out here. Let me see if I can get a better view of it. Oh yeah, and you can see more is coming in. Like some snow accumulation is also starting to pile up over here in Platte City, Missouri. Hey, thank you for sharing the stream. I appreciate that. Either way, it's ridiculous. I have your notification turned on because I want to see them. So YouTube should send them. Yeah. I honestly have no idea why it happens, but whenever they go live, it greatly affects my ability to reach my own audience, which is frustrating. But there's nothing I can do about it. We've had this problem for years, so it's already something that I just kind of accept. On days like today, it does look like we are starting to see a little bit more snowfall starting to happen. Or not snowfall, freezing rain starting to pile up over here near Graham, Wichita Falls, and Dallas, Texas. Let's go check back in on those power outages, see what the latest information is on that. Yeah, latest information, we are now over 137,000 people without power. In Texas is 47,000, and Louisiana is creeping up there pretty quickly, 43,000. And a lot of that is happening where that freezing rain is happening on the northern side of Louisiana. So that is having impacts out here. And I'm expecting to start to see Mississippi join that party here shortly. Already 1,000 customers without power there in Mississippi. You can see that freezing rain is all the way up here. I'm getting low on tokens. Oh. Yeah, something I gotta fix. If it doesn't connect when you click on it, the tokens should refund. I'm gonna end that guy's live stream. It is not working. So people don't get hit by that. Who is that again? That is Jigsaw J. Won't let me go live now. Yeah, you gotta here, let me end your live stream. You have a live stream up. You can't have two live streams at the same time. So let me end your live. And then it should let you. There you go. But you can always check that yourself in your profile. It'll be under your messages. If you click it and nothing happens, that means you have a live stream open. You can just come over here and there's an end live stream button, and you can end it manually on your end there as well. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Weak area of circulation has been detected near Lafayette, Louisiana. Interesting. Let's go check that out on this screen over here. We'll think, yeah, come here, and then we'll come to there. Not seeing it. You talking about this? From the Lake Charles radar, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I mean, there's some rotation there. It is weak. You did say it was weak. Yeah, a little weak area of rotation south of Lafayette, and flooding continues to be an issue out over here. Yeah, that dry air is really filling in now on the northern part of our storm here. We are now starting to see that snow push almost all the way into Kentucky. Looks like the sleet is starting to make its way into Nashville, and it is still pushing up to the north. The good news maybe for Clarksville is it looks like this dry air is trying to intrude here, which hopefully will keep your sleet and freezing rain amounts a little bit lower. Yeah, I'll check to see if it's working for you at midnight. You might just have bad connection. That might be what you're dealing with, because everybody else with good connection on their phone hasn't really been having many issues. Yeah, I would try to put your phone in a better connection area, or maybe connect it to Wi-Fi. Not gonna touch it or it might explode. Yeah, we'll keep checking back in with you. Let's come check back over here with John the Storm Chaser, who is out still near the where is he near again? Yeah, he's near Amarillo, Texas. So he's pulling up to a red light, and also still some pretty heavy snow happening where he is as well. So it looks like that band of snow is...
Then I'm currently in town. If I were to take a right, I'd be right in downtown. This is actually not far from my house.
Okay, okay. Has anything changed?
The road conditions have completely deteriorated here. Snow is actually starting to accumulate. It's pretty light, dry snow, but it has proved to have some pretty bad visibility at times.
Yes, Cable, that's
right.
right.
The temperature right now, we're currently sitting at about 6 degrees. Like, I'm driving through my neighborhood and I'm sliding pretty bad. And like, I know how to drive stuff though.
Okay.
But yeah, you just got to take things easy and be careful.
Yeah, don't go too fast. But yeah, thank you so much for the report. We will be checking back in with you. Good luck out there. Good luck out there. All right, let's check back in over here near Little Rock and see how things are progressing out here. Okay, it looks like the snow is still falling a little bit out here and still slowly accumulating even more. It looks like almost a couple of inches of snow is still out over here in central Arkansas. Who is this? Is this a new person? Oh yeah, it's this guy. Yeah, still waiting for his heavier snow to come through. That's the latest out there. Let's go see if we have any new posts in the hangout area. Let's see. I will try to go live when the sleet and rain starts. Okay, thank you. Friendly reminder that the second round of this system is still working its way up. That is true. Everyone, please be safe. Do not use kerosene or propane. Oops. Or propane. They will kill you. Yeah, do not use that inside. Yes. It will creep around the floor. Yeah, just watch out. Please. Evan, your thumbnails need to say we're all gonna die. No, the thumbnails need to just put snow all over the map from like here down to here. Apparently that's the new meta. Nothing here in Georgia yet. I live right on the border of Alabama. Okay. Thank you for that report. Started a live, but you have to go through another live. It's weird. Started a live, but you have to go through another live. It's weird. Are you trying to do that on OBS, I'm assuming? What time is it going to start in Northeast Georgia? I thought it was supposed to be around now. It's definitely overcast, but no precipitation as of right now. Okay, thank you for that update. Not help says a weak area of circulation. We already went over that. Fox said, Evan, can you give me tokens without streaming? Because I'm new to Weather Circle. I don't think I can gift tokens, but that would be a cool thing to add to the app. You could go live and I could give you the rest of my tokens. Or maybe somebody else can give you some tokens, because once you earn tokens, it goes into your token account. Thanks for everything you do. I appreciate your content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Sandy's live. Let's go check in with Sandy. We're getting an update from old Sandy. This is what it looks like out there. Hello. Can you hear me?
It just stopped snowing actually, so I guess we're waiting for the transition period. Calm before the storm.
So the snow has stopped. Are you seeing any freezing rain or sleet yet? I don't think she can hear me. These are what the conditions look like.
Can you guys hear me?
There in Palmyra, Tennessee. Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
It just shows absolutely transition period. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me?
I'll type in the chat. We can hear you.
For some reason, I cannot hear you.
Yeah, you have to have my stream up to hear me.
Again, that's what it looks like. I'm just trying out the live stream for later. So
it's taking forever for my chat messages to pop up. What's up with that? Did the chat feature break on us? Jeez Louise. I have a lot to work on after this winter storm is done. That is for sure. Got a long list. Oh. Did she lose connection? Like she might have lost connection, either that or ended the stream. That's the latest out over there near Palmyra. Looks like they got some snow, but on our latest radar scans here, on our latest radar, you can see that snow is subsiding there for Clarksville, and there is about to be some more sleet in the area. And look at this, in Alabama, we have some freezing rain now starting to creep in over here near Florence, Russellville, Moulton, Athens, and it's getting pretty close to Huntsville and Decatur. So some freezing rain could be impactful up here if that continues to track off to the east like that. Any trees exploding yet? Not that we've heard of. Not that we've heard of. No trees exploding yet. No. How much snow do I think Maryland will get? You guys could get a couple of inches out there. I think our latest snowfall totals out over here in Maryland are pretty elevated. 10 inches for most of Maryland. Unless you live in southern Maryland, probably not going to get too much, but like northern Maryland near Hagerstown, Westminster, we're talking over a foot pretty much for the entirety of the northern tier, maybe more like 9 to 10 inches a little bit further to the east. It's coming for you. It is. It's trying to get me. It is trying to get me. Got a report out of Choctaw, Oklahoma. Looks like there is some snow. Is that some sleet and icing as well? Wow. As you're live, yeah, it looks like you don't have your location turned on, Logan. But let's check it out. Where is this at? Hello, hello. Can you hear me? We got another live stream and a report here from somebody. I don't hear any audio. Hello? Well, I don't know where this is because the location's not turned on. Oh, it's in Ohio. So this is what it looks like in Ohio. Ohio has some snow on the ground. We'll be checking back in with this when stuff starts to get serious up there in Ohio. Thank you. Oh, it is showing up. Wonder why it's not showing up as live. Interesting. That's over there near Toledo. How much snow in Platte City right now? We can check the storm reports, see if there's any storm reports up there. Jeez, yeah, there's quite a few storm reports. Let's see, 2.8 inches, 3.5, 1.5, 1.7. These are all pretty long ago. Yeah, 2 inches over there. So yeah, you guys are, you know, getting 2 to 3 inches already up there, which is a little bit overperforming. So you guys might end up more than what was forecasted. All right, let's come back over here and check in on our storm chasers. We got Pagey Tornado out over here in Portland, Tennessee. I think they're still getting snow in Portland. Louisville, Kentucky is probably going to get 12 inches of snow. And the snow is getting close. Lexington, probably a little bit less, but still, you know, close to that 9 to 10 inches.
That is just a crazy amount of sleep that's mixed in back there.
Check back over near Amarillo, Texas here with John the Storm Chaser. See what he's up to. Looks like he is still in a neighborhood here.
Snow is currently light, Evan, but it is it's frigid outside.
Yeah,
kind of my only report right now is snow is starting to accumulate. We're at an inch.
Okay, about an inch of snow there in Amarillo. Thank you for the report. Alrighty, let's come back over to Weather Circle. I do want to check back down here to see if this camera is back up. Connection failed. Yeah, it looks like you're having some serious connection issues down there, unfortunately. Connected. It says it's connected. Yeah, it seems like you're It seems like your camera is like losing connection too much in order for my program to pick it up. So you're gonna have to find a better area, better service or something. So we got a report from Sarah a little while ago. Sarah says, is another round gonna come through Florence? Yeah, if we look at the radar right now, actually, it's already starting to get pretty interesting there in Florence. And then we've got even more that's back over near Mississippi that's gonna be coming your way as well. So make sure that you are prepared for that to come through. Check on St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis is currently in some decent snow right now. Pretty heavy. Looks like lighter snow is on the way. There's going to be a little lull in the snow before, you know, we really start to see this heavier snow that is currently in Oklahoma and just south of Amarillo move up into your area up there. So gonna be some time, but eventually this storm will intensify, and then this is probably where some of our heaviest snowfall will end up happening. But I'm still noting a pretty decently dry area over here in Arkansas. Gonna go outside under the carport with my phone. BRB. All right. Oh, I just thought of an idea. Y'all want to try something real quick? Who all do we got here? How many people we got watching? Okay, we have 300. Apparently, if we can get all 300 of you to show up before I go live, that should send a lot of notifications off. So let me try ending the stream. I'm going to reschedule it, and everybody join the rescheduled stream. We will wait until 300 people show up again, and then we'll do the live then. That should push out more notifications. I heard that could work. So let me try doing that really quick. I will be right back. I'm going to end the stream. Everybody come join the stream before I go live. So if you're the 300 people here, just be ready to refresh the page and then to join back. And then let's see if that does anything. We're gonna try to cheat the system. So be ready. Be ready. I can't do that. You're just gonna have to be waiting on my page and refreshing. I'll be